Close your eyes. Hear the city breathe, the subways rumble. Footsteps on a film set, wind off a great lake. These aren't just cities. They are living chapters of American history. Today, we're traveling through 3 cities that shaped the United States and, in many ways, the modern world. New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Each one powerful, each one unforgettable. Each one carrying stories of ambition, struggle, creativity, and reinvention. If you love deep dives into real history told like a story, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It helps keep these documentaries alive. And while you're here, tell me in the comments, which city do you live in? And which city's history should we explore next? Drop your city name below. I rate every single one. Now, let's begin where America looks the world in the eye. New York City, New York. New York City sits on the eastern edge of the United States, where the Hudson River meets the Atlantic Ocean. It's the largest city in the country, a global capital of finance, culture, media, and migration. For centuries, New York has been America's front door, where dreams arrived by ship, plane, and ambition. Long before skyscrapers pierced the clouds, this land was home to the Lenape Native American tribe. In 1624, the Dutch established a trading post called New Amsterdam, recognizing the natural harbor as one of the finest in the world. When the British took control in 1664, they renamed it New York after the Duke of York. From the beginning, the city was about trade, power, and possibility. The early years weren't easy. Fires, disease, and overcrowding plagued the growing settlement. But New York's location made it impossible to ignore. By the time of the American Revolution, it was already one of the colony's most important cities. After independence, New York briefly served as the first capital of the United States, where George Washington was inaugurated. The 19th century transformed New York forever. Millions of immigrants arrived through Ellis Island, Irish fleeing famine, Italians chasing opportunity, Jewish families escaping persecution. The city grew upward and outward. Neighborhoods became cultural worlds of their own. Industry boomed. Railroads, bridges, and skyscrapers reshaped the skyline and the economy. The 20th century brought both triumph and hardship. Wall Street became the beating heart of global finance. Broadway lit up the world with theater and music. But the city also endured the Great Depression, crime waves, and the devastating loss of September 11, 2001, a moment that forever changed New York's soul, yet also revealed its unmatched resilience. Modern New York is a city of reinvention. It's a tech hub, a fashion capital, a media powerhouse, and a cultural mosaic of over 800 languages spoken. Its government institutions influence national and global policy, while the United Nations headquarters cements its international role. Culturally, New York moves fast but feels deeply. Its jazz clubs in Harlem, hip-hop born in the Bronx, abstract expressionism in Manhattan, and block parties in Brooklyn. Its food tells immigrant stories, pizza slices, bagels, halal cots, fine dining, all sharing the same streets. Landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, Times Square, and the Brooklyn Bridge aren't just attractions, they're symbols of hope, movement, and connection. Geographically, the city's islands and rivers shaped its destiny, offering trade routes and protection while demanding constant adaptation. What makes New York unique isn't just its size or power, it's its belief that anyone, from anywhere, can arrive and become someone. Few cities carry that promise so loudly or so honestly. And here's a lesser-known fact. New York City has more Irish descendants than Dublin and more Jewish residents than Tel Aviv. It is, quite literally, the world condensed into one city. Now, from the steel canyons of the East Coast, we travel west, to where dreams are projected onto silver screens. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles stretches across Southern California, nestled between mountains, desert, and the Pacific Ocean. It's a city defined by light, sunlight, spotlight, and the glow of ambition. Known globally as the entertainment capital of the world, LA shapes how the world sees America. Before Hollywood, before freeways, this land belonged to the Tongva people. In 1781, Spanish settlers founded El Pueblo de Los Angeles as an agricultural outpost. For decades, it was a quiet town under Spanish, then Mexican rule. Everything changed when California became part of the United States in 1848. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought railroads, oil discoveries, and explosive population growth. But it was the film industry that transformed Los Angeles into a global icon. Filmmakers fled New York and Chicago for sunshine, open land and freedom from patent restrictions. Hollywood was born almost by accident and then took over the world. As the decades passed, LA became more than movies. It grew into a sprawling metropolis with ports that power international trade, aerospace and defense industries, and cutting-edge technology sectors. The Port of Los Angeles is now one of the busiest in the world, making the city a critical economic gateway. Culturally, Los Angeles is unmatched in diversity. Latino, Asian, African American, Middle Eastern, and countless other communities shape its identity. Music genres like West Coast hip-hop emerged here. Art, fashion, and digital culture constantly reinvent themselves in its neighborhoods. Landmarks like the Hollywood sign, Griffith Observatory, Venice Beach, and Sunset Boulevard tell different versions of the same story. Reinvention, creativity, and image. The geography matters too. Earthquakes, wildfires, and droughts constantly remind residents that nature still holds power here. Food in Los Angeles is a reflection of its people. Street tacos, Korean barbecue, vegan innovations, food trucks, and fine dining exist side by side. Eating in LA is like traveling the world without leaving the city. Governmentally, LA isn't a capital, but its influence is undeniable. Entertainment shapes global narratives. Technology and social trends born here ripple worldwide. What makes Los Angeles unique is its ability to sell dreams while quietly asking what those dreams cost. It's a city of reinvention, but also reflection, a place where identity is fluid and possibility feels endless. A surprising fact: Los Angeles produces more creative content than any other city on Earth. Films, TV, music, digital media, shaping how billions of people imagine reality itself. Next, we head inland to a city built by grit, fire, and architectural ambition. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago rises along the southwestern shore of Lake Michigan, a city born at the crossroads of America. It connects the East and West, the North and South. Often called the heart of the nation, Chicago's influence runs deeper than its skyline suggests. Originally inhabited by Native American tribes, Chicago's modern story began in the early 1800s as a trading post. Its location made it inevitable. Railroads converged here. Waterways linked it to the Mississippi River. Trade flourished, and the city exploded in size. Then came disaster. In 1871, the Great Chicago Fire destroyed much of the city, but instead of retreating, Chicago rebuilt and reinvented itself. Architects used steel frame construction to build upward, giving birth to the modern skyscraper. The city became a laboratory for urban design. The late 19th and early 20th centuries were Chicago's golden age. Industry boomed, stockyards fed the nation. Immigrants arrived from Europe and the American South, shaping the city's neighborhoods and culture. Jazz and blues flourished, carried north by African American migrants. Chicago faced challenges: political corruption, economic shifts, and segregation, but it remained resilient. In modern times, it has evolved into a hub for finance, education, logistics, and culture. Its universities, museums, and research institutions are globally respected. Culturally, Chicago is soulful and grounded. It gave the world deep dish pizza, Chicago blues, and a no-nonsense attitude. Its food culture reflects comfort, heritage, and pride. From street hot dogs to fine dining, the city eats with intention. Landmarks like the Willis Tower, Millennium Park, the Art Institute of Chicago, and its legendary architecture tours showcase a city that takes design seriously. Lake Michigan isn't just scenery. It's a natural resource that shapes climate, commerce, and recreation. Governmentally, Chicago plays a major role in state and national politics, often serving as a testing ground for policy, labor movements, and social change. What makes Chicago unique is its honesty. It doesn't pretend to be perfect. It stands strong, faces forward, and keeps building. A lesser-known fact? Chicago reversed the flow of its river in the early 1900s, one of the greatest engineering feats in urban history. New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago are more than cities. They are ideas, gateways, mirrors of American ambition and contradiction. Together, they tell the story of a nation built by movement, creativity, resilience, and reinvention. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Which city's dark history or hidden story should we explore next? And don't forget, what city do you live in? Your comment might shape the next documentary.